1987 here, and I wanted to have a 1-year special, or 1,000 subscriber special, and talk to you guys about what this year's kind of been, what next year's going to look like, and just go over some cool stuff that's happening. So here we go. First of all, a lot of you guys might be new subscribers, and a lot of you guys are old subscribers. That being said, I just wanted to tell everybody about a couple things that you could take advantage of. I have a Facebook page where I can get a lot of you guys to give me ideas, comment on drafts, sneak previews of videos, and just about anything to discuss related to guitars or anything you want to ask me. I try to give my best to answer all your questions on that page, so I hope you guys use it. Second of all, I want to answer firmly that I do not have tabs. If you don't know what tabs are, they're basically a shorthand way of telling a guitarist how to play a song using numbers instead of notes. They're easy, they're great, but I don't write them because they take hours and hours to write as opposed to just figuring things out using the scale knowledge, just a little bit of good ear playing, and anything else. So I'm sorry, I do not have tabs. I will never have tabs unless I say so, and I'll annotate it and put it in the description. So I really can't answer any more, do you have any tabs? Or any sheet music either for any of my collaborations with friends. If you ever have any questions regarding guitar playing, anything about my playing or influences or music in general, recording, you can always comment, send me a message, or post something on my Facebook page, and I'll do my best to answer as many questions as possible. That being said, I'm a full-time college student, and that takes much more priority over YouTube. So I can't necessarily answer everyone's questions, but I'll try my best to. While I'd like to collaborate with everybody I possibly can, it's also a really tough decision because I'm so busy with other things. And I can't necessarily make a promise to collaborate with all the musicians that I want to. That being said, if you want to collaborate with me, send me a message, but you'll also have to give me a lot of ideas to go off of, because I can't spend a lot of time planning it. I also can't promise I'll have it done in the future or be able to say yes at the moment, but hopefully you'll be able to collaborate with any of the other musicians on YouTube, and by that point I might be freed up. I'd like to go over this year because it's been pretty adventurous and there's been a lot of different things that happened. Some of the biggest moments were collaborating with a lot of different musicians, such as Jay Parecki 95, who I did 2 songs with, Mute City and Midna's Lament crossover Hidden Village. I also worked with Jam 2995, who I was a big fan of, and we did Super Smash Bros. Melee intro. I also got to work twice with Hamburgers, who's a drummer and a guitarist, bassist, and he can sing pretty well too. Working with him was also really neat because I got to see how to make drums sound a little better. I think that improved a lot of my music towards the end. 1 year ago on March 4th, I released Bob-Omb Battlefield because a friend of mine actually suggested that I try it out. I was really scared because there was already so many video game musicians at the time. But from then, I think I've gotten to learn a lot about this process and music in general. From there, I got to meet a lot of really cool guitarists and musicians alike, especially towards last August, when I got to work with Nickelodeon and Chris Salad on the Halo collab. I think that was one of my favorite songs of the year because I got to learn how to make a violin and a piano and metal guitars all mesh together. I know I didn't do too good a job there, but hopefully in the future I'll be able to work with more people like that and make an even better mix. After that, I got to work with Tara C. Music, who's a singer and an amazing violinist. I got to work with her Dragonborn Comes cover, just taking the vocals, and I learned how to EQ and mix those so it would sound pretty fair and large in the mix. That song is now on iTunes and it's for purchase too, which is pretty neat. And I really enjoyed working with her, and I hope to do so again for all of these people and more. Last, my most diverse cover I think I've ever done was with Insaneintherainmusic. He's only 14 years old, but he's one of the greatest piano players I've gotten to work with ever. He works really fast, he plays baritone saxophone really well, and we literally did our collaboration in about 2 days. It's one of the most popular things I have right now on my channel, and it's one of my favorites. Kakariko Village, definitely check it out. Another great thing that started to happen was people would share my videos on different websites. One of the first things that happened was I got featured on a website called earthboundcentral.com. I hadn't heard about this website per se, but when I found out that they shared my Earthbound medley, which was at the time and probably still my favorite soundtrack to do a medley of, just for the music's sake, I was really happy. because now I knew that a lot of Earthbound fans might check out some of this new recreation of music, just get kind of the cause to be a little bit more popular. More recently, and by recent I mean 5 days ago, I got featured on Smosh Pit on Smosh.com. I'd heard about this website once or twice before from some friends, but when I found out that they actually posted my Nickelodeon rock medley, I was really amazed at how fast it spread. I ended up getting about 8,000 or 9,000 more views on that video in just a few days. A bunch of new subscribers came, and I leaped from 850 to about 1250 in just 4 or 5 days. More importantly, I have a new audience that's going to look forward to all of my videos, so hopefully I'll be able to entertain everybody without necessarily having to change anything. I do want to be clear though that I mainly want to cover video game music because that's what I feel is my favorite kind of music to cover, along with movie music, and hopefully I'll get back to TV shows, but that's definitely not the priority here. I don't want popularity, I want awesome music, so hopefully I'll be able to balance that and keep you guys entertained the whole time. As I stated before, because college is getting a little bit more difficult every single day, I'm not going to be recording any more music for the rest of the semester, which ends around May. That being said, I've already recorded a lot of music to where you guys can see about 2 videos every single month up until May or so. So you guys won't be missing out on too much, but I won't necessarily be on YouTube all the time because I'll be busy studying. I'm also working on a humongous collaboration. I can't give away too much details of that, but it's also very difficult to coordinate, so I can't give you guys an estimate of when that'll come out. Along with that, there are a couple other collaborations I already started that are going to be finished, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to love them. And hopefully, if you guys like it, please check out the other people's channels because they appreciate it so much that you guys subscribe to them, comment on them, and that's how people found me, through them, so why not do the other way? With some new techniques and ideas, I made 5 songs, 5 original songs for the game Orb of Darkness by the Power Entertainment. It's going to be coming out on the Android market soon, and I'll give you guys a lot more details on that. If you go to my Facebook page or check out my SoundCloud, you'll be able to see all the music that I've made so far. I really look forward to trying out some of this again once I get more free time, because it's a lot of fun to make original music, and from what I've been getting, I think you guys might like it too. That's all for my 1 year, 1,000 subscriber special. I really hope you guys are going to be opened up to some of the new covers that I'm going to be doing, as well as checking out some of the older covers if you haven't seen it, just so you know how much better I am than when I sucked before. I really have to thank all you guys for watching these videos, sharing these videos, and most important, I need to thank all of the wonderful YouTubers that I've met, because all the people I've worked with, talked to, have been the sole reason why I can actually still do this. They've taught me so much about music theory, and I'm just going to drop a bunch of names in the description, and I'm going to try to organize them by genre. If you guys even check out one of those YouTubers for me, it'd be such an honor, because they're such great musicians, and I'm going to be working with all of them at some point. I guarantee it.